Hi, and welcome to episode. I think this is episode 9. I don't even know why I just did that, but I think it's episode 9. So we're in month 3 of this save, and so far it's been pretty interesting. I mean, we have Sting as our authority figure. We have the next Diamond Dallas slash Billy Gunn. I think I'm not really sure how to quantify that, but Scarlett Bordeaux has decided to stay with WWE, and that's cool. I see Lil Parka here, LA Park. At this point, he's in his 50s, I believe. Yeah, 54. So there's just not a whole lot there that I want to do as far as that goes. So let's go ahead and advance to Wednesday. Of course, we're coming off of a very exciting pay-per-view where we had Jon Moxley retain his title. We have a new women's champion in Nyla Rose. I seriously have no clue how she beat Hikaru Shida, but that's neither here nor there. Uh, we have our tag champs are still Phoenix and Pentagon. Meanwhile, Adam Page and Kenny Omega are done as a team. And I'm going to make that final momentarily. Oh, it looks like we have a decision as far as MJ Jenkins goes. That's interesting. Oh no! No! Don't! Why would you do that? A cheating scandal? A cheating scandal? Okay. Let me let me uh let me show you something really quickly here. So, Anna J, a freaking jobber. Right here. This chick. She has no psych. She has like nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Except she's a young lion. This man, Kip Sabian, right here, this guy, went and I guess decided to cheat on this hot blonde. I just want to make that clear. For Anna J. And now, if I don't fire Penelope Ford, who could have easily been a star here, I'm screwed. This is just unfortunate. Um, well, shoot. $27,600 down the drain. I guess it'd be like that, man. We're going to make the Boy and His Dinosaur. They're done. Adam Page and Kenny Omega. They're done. Think that the Jurassic Express should probably be done for now. I'm stunned. Like, we did not need that. We did not need that at all. But I'm also going to do a little bit of cleanup here. Unfortunately, our women's division seems to have a lot of people that are just not that great. So let's fire Bea Priestley, because that'll help clean up our backstage morale. Leva Bates is already gone in 3 days, so let's just pay her $396 and tell her to go. And then Peter Avalon we're also going to cut, because quite frankly, I just don't see a future with him. So this'll probably clean things up a little as far as like us going forward goes. I really don't know what to do with these guys as far as T-Hawk and El Lindemann go, and also you're going back to T-Hawk because that is what you should be named. So I have not booked these guys because I'm just not sure what to do with them, quite frankly. But we're down to 75 workers. We probably need to invest in our women's division a little bit though, because clearly we are having some issues maintaining female talents. So let's take a look at females who are popular to hire. Probably can't hire a whole lot. Who are you? I have never seen you in my life. Oh, USA. That's why. Okay. Well, this is a very extensive list. Clearly, Ronda Rousey can't be hired. Trish Stratus just is pretty old, so probably not a good idea as far as hiring her goes. Tessa Blanchard's a bully, so that's a problem. Ah, scroll over. There we go. Major negative influence, which is a problem. That said, if she cleans up her act, we might consider hiring her. Cheerleader Melissa is under consideration for sure. Um, I worry about her being 37. One moment. All right, so we're going to go 30 to 39. And this is a much more extensive list, but I want to make sure that whoever we hire actually can work. So, I don't know, there's just not a whole lot here. Like, one of the things that could be improved upon as far as Questlove's mods go is the women's quality, and I'm sure that's being worked on. Riho gets another microphone boost, so proteges are really nice in this game. So let's go ahead and move on to Dustin Rhodes, Cash Wheeler. No friendship? Yeah, I didn't think so. So let's auto book this AEW Dark here. So the Strong Hearts finally got on TV and lost to Brandon Cutler. Zoinks. Hero beats Nakazawa. Hikaru Shida beats Anna Jay for the third time this month. Well, in the last month, rather. Wardlow beat Pineapple Pete. We get a massive angle, a Lance Archer angle, a Sammy Guevara angle, a Jake Roberts angle. Then we get Joey Janelle and the Natural Nightmares defeating Sean Spears and the Butcher and the Blade. Then we get an MJF promo to finish the show. So, yeah, nothing that we really care about here. I want to bring in a local this week, though. So, let's bring in Curtis Axel this weekend. Or this week, rather. And then, not only are we going to bring in Curtis Axel, but I'm going to take a look at a few other people while I'm here. Just to see, you know what? Odinson, come on in. And I want to bring in Mike Perro. This man, I'm going to be honest with you. Someone on Twitter said it best. I want you to look at Mike Perro. Oh, well, you saw him. The point is, Mike Perro, that man is the biggest, strongest gay man I have ever seen, and he would probably break you in half if you even tried to make fun of him. So, definitely really cool as far as that goes. So, we're also going to bring in Eric Rowan because I want to see if we can get a tag team possibly out of Curtis Axel and Eric Rowan, and they're going to take on maybe not those two actually. They're going to take on FTR because FTR is a really solid tag team, and I want to try and show that they're not, they're not slouches. So, yeah, this is going to be your typical, oh, heel team dominates en route to a win type of thing, but it will benefit this company a lot, especially if we can get Curtis Axel and Eric Rowan to be a good tag team. And I swear, if these two are a good tag team, I will hire them on the spot. Well, not on the spot, but you get the point. And then we're going to also see that with Mike Perro and Odinson. These two used to be a tag team on the Indies. I want to push them, and I want to push the tag teams of FTR and the Lucha Brothers because I want them to eventually fight each other. Now, this is one of those weird situations where I need Phoenix and Pentagon to dominate, which is really unfortunate. because I'd like to have Pero come in eventually. Um, I guess in this case it's not a huge thing, but it is something that I'm like not super happy about having to do, but it happens. So actually Kenny Omega is going to come out and address his issues with Adam Page, and John Moxley is here. So John Moxley is going to meet Omega with some fists. So it's just going to be a giant brawl to the back. Moxley, we know Moxley likes to come out and fight. Kenny Omega is all fired up at the moment. So that's a good way to open the show. Then we'll have that FTR match. FTR, of course, stands for whatever the heck you want it to stand for. I think you can figure it out. So then we're going to have Orange Cassidy, Chuck Taylor, and Trent Beretta hanging out backstage. Let's see. Best friends are going to ask Orange what he thinks about the TNT title, or who he thinks would win the TNT title first. And Orange Cassidy's going to be like, me. So tonight, actually, we're going to have a triple threat match between Chuck Taylor, Trent Beretta, and Cody. Am I allowed to say Trent Beretta? Probably not. Sorry, WWE. So we're going to have a triple threat match that should probably end in Cody winning. But I'm just going to let him at it, see what happens. Then after the match, Cody is going to come out, and he's going to challenge Orange Cassidy, who's at ringside. So Cody versus Orange Cassidy next week. That's gonna put some asses in seats. Then we can have our Mike Pero Odinson match after that. Angle match. And actually, I want that Mike Pero and Odinson match to try to steal the show. And then maybe Curtis Axel and Eric Rowan and FTR to be a wild brawl, because all those guys are kind of brawlers. Except Axel, who's a technician. It'd be like that. Nyla Rose is going to cut a promo, and Hikaru Shida is not going to be getting her rematch yet. Kind of thinking that we need some fresh blood up there. I can understand if there's some fatigue going on as far as that goes. Britt Baker wants a chance at Nyla Rose. So we're gonna have a 10-woman battle royale to decide our next number one contender for Nyla Rose's title. I feel like this is a good way to it's a good way to at least put some women in the scene. We're gonna put Anna Jay, Britt Baker, Mary Dobson, Hikaru Shida, Emi Sakura, Chris Statlander, Sadie Gibbs, Riho, Yuka Sakazaki, and the Bunny in this 10-woman match. Or we're going to go back in and try this again because I forgot to click save or submit or whatever it was. So let me do that really quickly. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So I don't really care who wins this. Quite frankly, I'm willing to push whoever in the women's division at this point. So then we're going to have another one-on-one match. Actually, no, we're not. No, we're not. We're going to have a sit-down interview. We don't have a lot of these at times. We're going to have Jim Ross come and do an interview while Taz comes to ringside. And Adam Page is going to talk about his frustrations with Kenny Omega. So Adam Page is going to say that he wants Omega out of AEW. It's going to be a very scathing mic segment, and it gives Adam Page a chance to show his charisma that we know he has. So then we're going to move on to our main event tonight. As we've already had our Cody title defense, I want to have a tag team match. So let's give the Young Bucks a tag team title match. And let's have them face off against SCU tonight in our main event. I'm a little bit annoyed at Kip Sabian because of that cheating scandal. Still can't believe that happened, but we're working through it slowly. Just not what you wanted to see at all. And then the Young Bucks are gonna say that they want into the tag team title picture as well. And then that's how we're gonna end the show. Probably not gonna be the greatest show in the world. We'll see. Well, nothing there. That's unfortunate. Cody had a really good match with Chuck and Trent. Probably have a good match with Orange next week. Mike Perro and Odinson did not get over with the crowd at all. That's really unfortunate. I really wanted to bring those two in. Hikaru Shida and Nyla Rose again. Sorry, guys. I did try. Adam Page puts on a really good promo, and I accidentally skipped the Young Bucks match. It looks like an 81, as Scorpio and Frankie were apparently overused, but that match got an 81. So we're gonna take it. We had a really good show this week. You know, this episode has been a bit rough, quite frankly. That's just. Why would you cheat on Penelope Ford, Kip Sabian? What are you doing? On the plus side, can't say it wasn't a boring episode by any means, so we're just going to have to move on and see what happens next week. I'm going to check this really quickly. It looks like we have a WWE extension room. Oh, God. Screw Fandango. Let's go for David Finlay Jr. This is the son of, I don't know if you remember the Leprechaun guy at all from professional wrestling, Fit Finlay. He had his little buddy Hornswoggle who would run around and essentially be small. I think that was his entire gimmick. So, will we sign Dave Finlay Jr.? Will we sign the son of the great Fit Finlay? If we do, we will sign Fit Finlay himself, and we will slap him on as a manager. But you'll have to find out by tuning in next week.